Democracy in Canada is quite safe and secure. We have a fantastic, stable, well-developed, rich democracy. But it is also true that in many countries of the world, citizens are facing democratic decline. And so that trend is quite worrying because, of course, given a larger context, when you tend to see much democratic decline across systems, that puts a lot of stress on systems like ours.
This is great. Let's walk and talk some more.
I think it's a fantastic day to talk politics.
In an era of instant information and misinformation sometimes, how is that changing political leadership?
The information context has totally changed even in just the last 5 years.
Wow.
And partly it's technology, AI in particular, because, with the power of AI now, anyone sitting in their basement with a half-decent computer can manipulate images, can make things that look really quite convincing and quite real. And for political leaders, this is trouble because the authenticity of what they're saying that is so important in democratic politics. And the context now, misinformation, disinformation, creates large potential that leaders' communications can be controverted. And that undercuts the health of our democracy, frankly.
Right, really interesting.
I mean, it's trite to say young people are the future, but they really are the future of democracy. We have, first of all, especially here at Trent, of course, a mandate to do our best to educate young people, not only in just straight up political science, but in civics and about what does it take to be a good citizen? How do good citizens act to keep the quality of democracy healthy? Here at Trent, we try to help them to understand that leaders in society actually play a fundamental role in organizing our society, in helping people to participate in society, in bringing groups together, in articulating needs and having those needs met.
Where are things headed? What do you see in the areas of trust and political leadership in Canada? Maybe locally, nationally?
The foundation of democracy is actually in the people. If people love democracy, if they love being free, if they love having the privileges of democracy, and they're willing to guard them and protect them and invest in them, then that's what keeps democracy healthy. And I have to say, when I look around, what I see are committed Canadians at all levels, consistently valuing their democratic freedoms and rights and participating and contributing and worrying about things like polarization and disinformation and many negative things and trying to resolve those problems that are on the horizon. So actually, I think the future for us is very, very good. And I think Canada's democracy is in safe hands, particularly because we have such an excellent next generation of young leaders coming up through the ranks.
On that hopeful note, Cris, thanks.
Thanks, Kathy.